Hello folks, Todd at GPAgency here. I'm sitting down with one of the agency partners, Angela McIlvain. So during this time, we're going to learn all about Angela, so stay tuned. Angela, tell us what brought you here to GPAgency.
I was actually recruited to the agency by Gene Pleasance at the end of 1999. I was working at another firm. It was actually a John Hancock career agency, and he had solicited me to come and help him grow his business. And after several interactions with Gene and him doing some heavy persuading, I took him up on the opportunity.
Now, you wanted to make a deal with him too. I mean, it was conditional. You accepting
yes,
it was conditional.
He actually tried to get me to come to work for him for a little while, and I saw him out one day in a restaurant, and we were speaking to each other, and he asked me again if I would come and help him grow his business. And I jokingly said, if you'll sell me your business, I'll come to work for you. And he said, okay, I'll do it. And to my surprise, he did just that. I came to work for him and then ended up buying the business from him with a partner, Chris Kerrigan, in 2007.
So how have things been going since 2007?
It's been a lot of changes for sure. A lot of growth, a lot of changes, a lot of exciting things, a lot of additions to the agency, new product lines, as well as continuing to really grow our footprint. You know, we now operate in every state except for Alaska, and we also have agents in Puerto Rico. So we've definitely expanded our market.
So tell us a little bit about Gene Pleasance Agency. How did he operate the business then, and you picking it up after him, carrying it on? But how would you describe Gene Pleasance Agency before you got here?
Gene was limited to a handful of insurance carriers. His first carrier, he actually started the agency as a Trans-America brokerage agency in 1968. And that was his primary company for years and years, and that was still his primary company when I met him in 99. He had picked up a few other carriers to do some outside business. So really, when I came, Gene had recruited me is when we decided to go full brokerage services and add the additional carriers, expand our distribution of who we distributed the products to. And of course, since then, technology has drastically changed our business, so we continue to evolve as far as the way we distribute products and market with technology. So
when you came over to Gene Pleasance Agency, you initiated a lot of those changes as far as the other various companies.
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, one of my first jobs at the agency was looking through all the files that had been rated and declined to see if I thought another market would offer those individuals coverages. And so it just started from there. You know, once we had some successes with outside carriers outside the agency, then Gene was on board to grow this to be a full-size brokerage agency.
Now, that's a nugget for you folks out there watching. She was able to go into the books and find some cases that were adversely underwritten.
Correct.
And then you uncovered some opportunities. Do you want to tell us what materialized through that?
Oh, sure. At the time, underwriting was a lot different. We didn't have 7 or 8 underwriting classes like we do today. There was just, tobacco, non-tobacco, and maybe a preferred discounted class. And so if you had a lot of individuals that if they were rated higher than a table 4, they were automatically going to be a decline. The industry itself has evolved, grown bigger as far as its capacity. It uses reinsurance and different instruments to help them be able to take on risk. And so with expanding our carrier offerings, that gave us new markets as far as different carriers, different reinsurers, different underwriting guidelines that allowed us to be able to turn those cases from either a decline or a rated case to a policy that an agent could deliver to the insured. So it was a win-win for everyone. It was good for the agency. It increased our revenues as well as increased the agent's revenues, and it allowed someone who otherwise would have been rated or declined to get the insurance their family needs.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing that, Angela. What are you most proud of After you acquired the business, what are you most proud of as far as the changes that you've implemented?
I think probably to always try to stay relevant. That's a really hard thing. We're in such an age in the world where things are changing daily and faster than we can all keep up with it. But trying to stay relevant, to stay in front of our customer, to figure out exactly what it is that they need and that they want, and to be able to bring that to our agent base, to be able to distribute to their clients so that they can also stay relevant in front of their customer, whether it be new product features, new technology to make business easier. We're always constantly looking for a way to sharpen the pencil.
Now, you and I, we've worked together for quite some time, even
We
before
have.
you met Jean.
Exactly, we have.
So from an agent's perspective, what I've seen, the changes that she's implemented, what's impressed me the most is the technology factor. You're completely paperless, or you can take fax applications. It's entirely, what's easiest for the agent, you make it available to them.
Sure. We try to design a platform that's really a concierge service. We want to be a concierge service to our customer. Our customer is anyone who can distribute life insurance, disability, long-term care, and annuity products. So those people are our customers. So we really have designed a platform that can meet that customer at any level. Whether you have the novice that's in the business or the expert, we want to have a platform that can embrace those different areas.
Nice. So let's talk about Angela McIlvain. What do you think your specialty is?
I think if I were going to name a specialty, it would be probably working with people. In the agency, I'm the agency's problem solver. I'm the one person in the agency that's actually done everybody's job. So it to me, when someone comes to me with a problem or issue, I just have this just internal need to want to solve that problem, and I enjoy that. So when we have a problem, whether it be helping someone determine what the right product solution is or what the right underwriting is, I really enjoy the process of problem solving and figuring out what is the best solution for the customer that's going to bring the most value to the table. So that's kind of me. I love underwriting. A lot of people would say that's my specialty, but I think it's more the problem solving, because I really enjoy every facet of the business and what it takes to run an agency.
I couldn't agree more. Now, I would have picked underwriting, but problem solving is, I can definitely see it now that you brought it up. Do you mind sharing with our audience maybe a special underwriting case where you were able to help an agent?
Sure. We actually have those weekly and daily, which is our job, right?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
supposed to
You
be, but some of the ones I can remember particularly, some of the ones that probably stick out to me the most are ones that are just outside of the box, where you have, specialty things like race car drivers, mountain climbers, definitely people that have avocations, people that are foreign national market. We had a person living in Taiwan, and he had an insurance policy that we needed to convert, and what were going to be the logistics of making that happen, so that it would go through underwriting, as well as people that have impaired risk. We once had a guy just last year, as a matter of fact, that he received 13 declines. He had active prostate cancer, and we were actually able to get him a policy for a standard table 2, which was pretty impressive. It was a really large policy, and the agent was happy and the client was happy, and with the information we provided to the carrier, they were satisfied with the risk that we presented, so it was a win-win for everyone.
What kind of premium was that?
That premium was like $125,000. So it was
pretty good size
case.
case.
It's a pretty good size case.
Yeah. So everybody was happy.
Everybody was happy.
Yeah. So let's talk about the agents. You have agents spread all over the country to include Puerto Rico?
Yes, that's correct. As a matter of fact, my partner Chris, he is actually in Puerto Rico as we speak, training some of our agents there. So it is a market that Chris and I have been working really in Puerto Rico for almost 10 years. We actually had a big CPA firm that we do business with and we do some special planning with that has an office in Puerto Rico. And so we started traveling to Puerto Rico to work with that office. And then from there, it emerged to the agent population. Chris and I both had relationships of other agents that we knew that were from Puerto Rico that we connected with. So it just came more and more apparent every time we were there that we needed to have GP in Puerto Rico. So we made the commitment to do that.
So we're in Puerto Rico. Tell us about the rest of the country. How far do you cover? And how much coverage do you have in the United States?
So we are, GPAgency is licensed in every state except for Alaska. We really don't have any agents in Alaska. We don't have any customers in Alaska. It's not that we wouldn't go there. We just haven't had a need for it, so we're not there. But we are licensed in every other state.
So
we do business in New York, which is a lot more difficult. We do business in California, which is also has its challenges as well.
So this might be an opportunity to reach out to Alaska. So if you're an agent in Alaska, give us a call. Check the description for more information. What would you do? Call what number?
I would call 800-283-8376.
There you go. We look forward to talking. So how do you explain the value an agent receives by working with GPAgency?
Well, there's lots of agencies that distribute life insurance and disability and annuity products. I think that our agency is set apart because of its people. When you come here, we're going to treat you like family. We're going to work beside you like a partner. We're going to help you. We're going to do stuff that a normal agency wouldn't do. We're going to bend over backwards to help you do business better. And we're very approachable. If you have a need or something's not going the way that you envision it to go, our ear is there. We take it seriously. We want to hear from you. We want to work alongside of you. In many cases, we are many agents, back office assistants, secretaries. We do a lot of things that are above and beyond because that's the relationship that we have with our agents.
And that's one of the reasons I wanted to have you share this with our audience. As an agent working with Gene Pleasant's agency for a long time, I recognize how valuable the back office is. I mean, it's like you have an entire team of folks working there for you. Do you want to elaborate a little bit on the tools that you have available?
Sure. So we have a digital platform that will allow an agent to take applications online, which a lot of carriers do have that. We also have a service called the GP Easy application process, which means that if the agent is busy out, some of our agents are financial advisors and they manage wealth. Some of our agents work in banks. Some of them work in property and casualty firms. We have, some work in CPA firms, some at attorney practices. We have made a process that if you don't have time to actually go through the process of helping your insured apply for the insurance, we will actually do that for you. So we have an easy process that will allow you basically complete a couple of pages of information that you can send directly to the insured. It's completely fillable on their computer. They can hit save and actually upload it securely back to us in a link that we send in the email. We will actually do the application for the agent and get it submitted. If they actually would like for us to consult in the sales process directly with their client, we will do that also. We will talk to the client directly, whether it be by Zoom or if we need to go, if it's a local customer, we will actually can do point of sale. We can go with the advisor to the appointment, or we can go for the advisor on the appointment. So I think that makes us a little different. We're very hands-on. We do a lot of insurance consultations, reviewing current policies, looking at solutions, looking at information to determine what might be a suitable solution, to make recommendations, and then from soup to nuts, start to finish, we can actually assist the agent all along the way. We can be as involved as the agent would like for us to be, or hands-on, or we can be completely behind the curtain. That's totally up to the advisor. Very
nice. So that you've covered two areas that I've discussed with financial advisors. Number one, they don't deal with the life insurance because they don't want their client to hear the word no. They don't want to deal with life insurance because they don't want to go through the lengthy process. Well, GPAgency can can take care of both those issues, because if we're going to use the GPEZ process,
Sure.
but during that time, with the information you gather, you'll be able to steer the application to the right carrier to have the best outcome for the client.
Sure. It does actually allow us to do pre-screening, because our staff is experienced in looking at, anything that could pop up in underwriting, whether it be based on someone's occupation, based on how they answer the questions as far as their physical health, their income, if it's a business case, their business setup. We're going to be able to, immediately look and steer the agent and his client in the right direction so that they hopefully can choose the right carrier the first time.
What do you feel sets GPAgency apart from the rest?
I think that for us, we have a commitment to the advisor to work as hard as possible and to treat every customer that comes in the door exactly as if it were our customer. We know that we have the privilege to be able to help these agents to find the best market for their client. So we don't take that lightly. We have some of the best people that work here. The staff is amazing. They all have a high level of commitment to this workplace and to the agent and the customer. Everyone here is rooting for the advisor to succeed. We want to make sure that we're always offering the most value to the client. We want to bring whatever's the highest value in every way, whether it be price, quality of product, the process, the solution. All along the way, we have a commitment to the customer and their customer to provide as much value added as possible.
How many employees does GPAgency have?
We have close to 20 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and very experienced staff. Our youngest person on the staff, and she was an added position, has been here a year, and our most senior employee has been here for close to 30 years. We are like a big family here, and so anyone that actually comes to work for us, we're going to treat them like family. We're going to do our best to treat their business with priority.
So you've had folks that have been here a long time. Do they typically, how long have your employees been here?
So I think the average age of an employee, as far as the length of employment, the average with everyone in the business would be about 15 years.
Okay.
So most of them are more, but that would be the average if you had to average all the 20 out.
I thought that was about right.
Yep.
Give us an overview of the tools that you have for agents and how you've embraced technology.
Well, we are in a world that technology is changing every day, minute by minute. It is so fast that no one can keep up with the technology changes, and especially in an industry like ours that has compliance and regulations and things like that you have to go through. So for us, our job is to efficiently and as best we can offer the products that are going to be the most suitable to help our agents and advisors do business better.
Thank you for sharing that, Angela. There may be some agents that have not worked with GPAgency previously. Do we have anything for them without committing to contracting with us? Do we have any tools available to them just by going to the website?
Oh, sure. So you can go on. You can take a test drive on our website, and we have all kinds of information. We have forms. We have quote illustration software. You can do term quotes. You can do universal life. You can do index universal life. You can do whole life. You can do long-term care, and you can also do annuity quotes right from our website.
Is there a commitment at all from the agent to register to have those tools available?
No, there isn't.
Okay.
There isn't a commitment.
So I guess what we're doing is we're just giving it all out there for you to be successful, and then in turn we hope you recognize the value that GPAgency brings to the table and that you'll be comfortable working with us from here on out. Is that fair to say?
That is fair to say. We also have we work commonly with agents to create marketing campaigns to market their business. We can help them do digital marketing. We can help them have marketing content for LinkedIn, for Facebook, for Instagram, for any other platform digitally or social media platforms that they want to advertise their business. We can also help them with campaigns where they can, email out to get leads. As far as customer leads, we can also help them with lists as far as determining what area of the market they want to work, and whether it be occupation or zip codes. We have the ability to be able to really refine and help them make a well-tuned marketing program to be able to market themselves as an advisor to attract more consumers. We can also assist them with website content. We have lots and lots of marketing material that an agent can use, and instead of an agent having to create that himself, we can customize it for him and have it available at his fingertips and make it really easy. So we're really not only the back office for the sales solution, but we also can help them market their business as well to be able to bring more customers to their door.
Nice. So we're going to switch gears just a little bit. Tell us where do you think the industry is heading?
Wow. There's lots of changes in the industry currently. There's some new regulations that came out, 7702, that has affected permanent insurance. And I can tell you that the industry is changing really fast. There's more analytical and intelligent underwriting being done by computer. Obviously, it's fast. It gives the insurance companies lots of data. It saves them money. It saves them time. So that's definitely part of the future, to continue for that to evolve. Some of the other things that we're going to see, we're in a historically low interest rate environment, so we understand and are knowing that insurance premiums will probably be increasing. They are now, and they will continue in the future unless something really changes in our economy. So, we tell people, buy insurance today. It's not going to be any less expensive than it will right now today. One, you're in good health today, you're younger age, and the price is right.
Yeah. How does Angela McIlvain like to spend her free time?
Oh, well, I really like doing a lot. I really do a lot of helping others and sewing into others' lives. I do. My family and I are very philanthropic. We're involved in ministry, so we are usually always out trying to lend a hand to someone. So we really get a lot of joy out of doing that. We also love boating. We have a boat, and we like going to the beach, so we spend some of our free time there as well. And we're like everyone else. We love our family, and we like spending time with them as well.
So you like the beach, you like the water. What's your favorite vacation spot?
I would have to say my favorite vacation spot would be anywhere in the Caribbean. I love the blue water that's in the Caribbean. That's one of my favorite sites. It's just something about that brings a lot of peace to me. I really enjoy it. I am a beach person. I love sunshine. So anything having to do with water, boating, or the beach, I'm happy to attend.
Nice. I'd like to know what makes Angela McIlvain the best.
I don't know if I'm the best at anything, but I'm going to try the hardest. I don't like to lose. I like to win. So competitive, and I think that drives me a lot. And I don't like failure. So if I can't get something right the first time, I'm going to keep trying to do it until I've mastered it.
I've seen that over the years.
So that's just part of who I am. And luckily I have a business partner, Chris Kerrigan, and he is also the same way. So we are a great complement. I'm more detail oriented than he is, but we both love the agency. We love this business, and we love to win. So we have that in common.
I love how you two work together. I think it's a great fit.
I think it is too.
So everything we've discussed so far, what's the bottom line, Angela? What makes GPA so special?
I would still have to go back to our people. When I purchased the agency from Gene, when Chris and I, one of the things that we wanted to create was a place where we would want to go to work every day. And so we have that place, and we sew into the employees here. We treat our employees the way we want to be treated, but we also we have a very inviting workplace as far as we've never seen a stranger. Our doors are open for you. We're always here to lend a hand. And there are lots of things that advisors bring to us that we make absolutely no money on, but it is our pleasure to be able to help a friend. So we consider you a friend of the agency, and if we can help you be more successful in life, we just really believe that it'll come back to us. We kind of live by the golden rule, so that's been working for the agency for 68 years, and we don't see that changing.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Angela McIlvain tells you all about GPAgency, and we're just thrilled to be able to have the opportunity to meet with her. Angela, is there anything else you'd like to share?
Buy life insurance. Everyone needs it. It's going to be, the life insurance industry, we have so many platforms that make it so easy. We have now, platforms that we can actually produce a policy for an insured within 5 minutes. I mean, it's literally that simple, depending on what the needs are of the client. Whether you are the novice or the expert, we want to know you. We want to be your friend. We want to show you what we have to offer, and I think if you'll give us a try, that you'll love us.
You heard it here first, folks. Make sure to check the description for more information below, and go ahead and close us out.
Well, thanks for having me, Todd. Certainly appreciate the time that you have given me today, and we are still training over here at GPA like we're the youngest rookie to grow this business, and we can't do it without fine people like you. So give us a call and give us a try, and we don't think you'll be disappointed.